Have you ever found yourself stuck in the same relationship argument on loop? That fight about the dishes, the silent treatment after a casual remark, the feeling that you're just not being heard. It's exhausting. We keep walking the same path but never understand where the path even started. Welcome to Dark Mongo Psychology. Today we're going to slice open that ripe, complicated fruit of our behavior and get to the juicy core of why we act the way we do in relationships. We'll break down the three main behavior patterns that ruin connections, uncover the real roots of conflict, and build a clear map to step out of the cycle. Plus, real stories from our community. Let's peel this back. Most conflicts don't start from a place of malice, but from automatic self-protection programs. They kick in when we feel threatened. We can roughly sort them into three types. Think of them as the toxic pits inside our behavioral mango.
You always never listen!
1. The fighter attack. The fighter responds with attack. What it looks like: criticism, blame, you always, you never, raised voice, sarcasm. The inner cause: panic. A feeling of helplessness masquerading as anger. The subconscious belief is, if I am loud and sharp, I will be heard and I will win. The simple analogy: a pufferfish blowing up and showing its spikes when scared.
It's your fault.
2. The FLIR avoidance. The FLIR responds with retreat. What it looks like: shutting down, the silent treatment, leaving the room, fine, whatever, or it's nothing. The inner cause: fear of confrontation. The deep-seated belief that speaking up will only make things worse or lead to abandonment. My needs probably don't matter anyway. The simple analogy: a turtle pulling its head into its shell at the first sign of danger. 3. The follower capitulation. The follower responds with surrender. What it looks like: crying, over-apologizing, instant agreement just to end the fight. Okay, you're right, just drop it, self-blame. The inner cause: a craving for safety and peace at any cost. Often tied to low self-worth. I am not deserving enough to be listened to. The simple analogy: an overripe mango that becomes soft too quickly, just to avoid the pressure. Part 1 recap. The toxic dance. Here's the key: we might use all three in different situations, but in couples, we often get stuck in toxic dances. The fighter versus the FLIR is the classic pursue-withdraw cycle. The fighter versus the follower is the aggressor-victim trap. This is the vicious loop, but to break it, we need to see what's feeding it. Part 2 intro. The roots of the tree. The argument about dirty socks is just the surface, the skin. The real pulpy reason is always deeper in the roots. Let's dig. Root 1. Unmet core needs. This isn't about, I want a yacht. These are core human needs: safety, respect, feeling significant, getting attention, having autonomy. If someone hasn't felt appreciated for months, they will explode over an unpaid bill. The bill is just the trigger. The root is the unmet need for recognition. Root 2. Baggage from the past. We all drag suitcases into our relationships. From childhood, from ex-partners. If a past partner was unfaithful, you might become hyper-vigilant about your current partner's friends. If you were ignored as a child, you might be ultra-sensitive to coldness. You're not just reacting to your partner, you're reacting to your past. Root 3. Different love languages. One person needs quality time walks, deep talks. The other needs words of affirmation: I'm proud of you. So one gives gifts, acts of service to show love, while the other feels lonely and unseen. Both are giving love, but in a language the other isn't fluent in. Both end up feeling unloved.
Stew.
Part 2 recap. So the conflict is never just about the trash. It's about what the trash represents: a lack of care, unmet need, a trigger from the past, or a misunderstood message of love. Rewiring the dance. Your action plan. You can't change your partner, but you can change the dance. Breaking patterns is hard, but it starts with awareness in tiny, deliberate steps. Step 1, the pause button. When you feel the heat rising or the urge to flee, hit pause. Say this: I need 20 minutes to calm down and collect my thoughts. This isn't the silent treatment. I promise we will come back to this. Take a walk, splash water on your face. This isn't avoiding, it's preventing damage. Step 2. I statements, not you attacks. Swap you make me so angry, for I feel hurt and disrespected when agreements are broken. The magic? You can't argue with an I feel statement. You're sharing your inner world, not launching a missile.
I feel scared when I don't hear back, like I don't matter.
Step 4. Make a future agreement. When calm, make a micro agreement for next time. Can we agree? Next time I shut down, can you gently ask, can we talk? And I'll try to say what's wrong instead of walking away. Tiny, specific, and proactive. Real stories from the held inside. You are not alone. Our community shared their stories. Names are changed, but the heart is true. Story 1. Sarah and Mark Fighter versus Fleer. We fought constantly about his work trips. I'd yell he loved his job more than us. He'd stonewall and go to his office. Seeing the Fighter and Fleer pattern was a light bulb. I started with, I miss our weekend routines. He learned to say, I need 30 minutes to decompress from work before I can connect. We schedule us time before trips now. The loop is broken. Story 2. David the Follower. I was a classic people pleaser. I'd instantly cave in any argument to keep the peace, then resent her later. I realized I was terrified she'd leave if I had my own opinion. I started small, choosing the restaurant for date night. To my shock, she was relieved. She said she was tired of making all the decisions alone. Relationships are a garden. You can grow sweet fruit or painful thorns. Your behavior is the water you choose to bring. Your mission this week. 1. Identify your main pit. Are you a fighter, a fleer, or a follower? 2. Practice the pause button in one moment of tension. 3. Ask the question, what do I/we really need here? Don't wait for your partner to read your mind. Start changing the dance with your own 2 feet. If this resonated with you, hit that like button. It helps this channel grow. Which pit did you recognize in yourself? Tell me in the comments below. Subscribe to Held Inside for more videos that cut through the complexity of human behavior. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care of your orchard.